Secretary General Ban Ki-moon said the global financial crisis shouldn't excuse inaction on meeting the UN's Millennium Development Goals.
The financial and economic crisis worldwide has impacted the capacity of member states and United Nations as a whole in meeting this MDG and other development and other global challenges. But that does not, that should not or must not give any excuse for the developed countries to slow down their commitment.
A new comparative study on health care has ranked the U.S. last behind 6 other industrialized countries. The Commonwealth Fund evaluated the U.S. along with Britain, Canada, Germany, Netherlands, Australia, and New Zealand on quality, access, efficiency, equity, and healthy lives. The study says the U.S. has the least equitable system while ranking near the bottom in quality of services. The U.S. system is also the most expensive, with Americans paying more than double for health care per capita than any other country on the list. The Netherlands ranked first overall. Noting the 15% of Americans who lack insurance, the study concludes, quote, the lower the performance score for equity, the lower the performance on other measures. This suggests that when a country fails to meet the needs of the most vulnerable, it also fails to meet the needs of the average citizen, it concluded. The Georgia death row prisoner Troy Anthony Davis has finally gotten his day in court after nearly 2 decades behind bars. On Wednesday, Davis's attorneys presented their case that Davis was wrongly convicted for the 1989 killing of an off-duty police officer. Multiple witnesses took the stand to recant their testimony in Davis's original trial, saying police coercion and intimidation had led them to lie about Davis. One witness said he'd made up parts of the original testimony in return for receiving a lighter sentence in his own case. 2 witnesses also said that another man has since confessed to the killing. The Supreme Court ordered the evidentiary hearing last year to allow the defense to present evidence that could establish Troy Anthony Davis's innocence. The prosecution is presenting its case today. The Obama administration's unveiled a plan that calls for ending homelessness for children, families, and veterans. The federal strategic plan to prevent and end homelessness seeks to end homelessness for families and children in 10 years and for veterans in 5 years. Supporters say the plan marks the first federal initiatives on ending homelessness with a timeline and benchmarks. A California judge has ruled the University of California police illegally searched the camera of a photojournalist arrested at a December protest against education budget cuts and tuition hikes. The journalist, David Morse, had his camera confiscated and was jailed overnight after demonstrators rallied outside the home of UC Berkeley Chancellor Robert Birgeneau. In issuing the ruling, the judge upheld a California law restricting police searches of journalists' unpublished material. White House Budget Director Peter Orszag is stepping down from his position by the end of the year. Orszag becomes the first cabinet-level administration official to resign since President Obama took office. And Oregon state prosecutors have disclosed former Vice President Al Gore was accused of unwanted sexual contact by a Portland massage therapist in October of 2006. The alleged victim initially told police Gore had forcefully tried to have sex with her during an appointment at a Portland hotel, but she later refused to be interviewed and didn't want the investigation to proceed. The woman later changed her mind and gave a statement in January of 2009, but detectives decided there was insufficient evidence to press charges. A spokesperson said Gore has no comment. Gore and his wife Tipper Gore announced their separation earlier this month after 40 years of marriage. And those are some of the headlines.